Whatever you're imagining a cursed book looks like, you're wrong. It looks like something your dead grandmother hid behind Christmas ornaments and never once mentioned in 74 years of life. It started the way most terrible decisions do, with curiosity and too much time alone. I was sorting through her belongings after she passed, and tucked behind a water-damaged box of Christmas ornaments, I found it. No title on the cover, no author, just cracked black leather and a faint smell that reminded me of something rotting underneath something sweet. I should have put it down. I should have called my aunt, boxed it up, moved on. Instead, I opened it. The pages were thick, almost waxy, covered in handwriting so small and precise it looked mechanical. The ink was a deep reddish brown I didn't want to think too hard about, and the language told it wasn't Latin, wasn't anything I recognized, but somehow, reading it aloud felt completely natural. Like remembering words from a dream you never actually had. I read 3 lines, just 3. That night, the shadows in my room started moving wrong, not flickering the way shadows do when a car passes outside. Moving deliberately, purposefully, like they were navigating around furniture they already knew was there. By the second night, I heard breathing that wasn't mine. Here's what nobody tells you about things like this. Numble neeble. And I know how this sounds. Believe me. Numneeble. The horror isn't the dramatic moment. It's not the jump scare. It's the slow, creeping realization that the rules you've always trusted have quietly stopped applying. Physics. Logic, the basic understanding that you are alone in a room when no one else has entered. All of it just quietly exits. By day 3, I started seeing a figure standing at the far end of the hallway, always at the edge of what the light could reach, always perfectly still. Watching. I went back to the book. I know, Nea-o, worst possible instinct. But I was looking for something to reverse it, some passage that went the opposite direction. What I found instead was a section near the back with names listed in columns. Dozens of names, different handwriting styles, different ink colors, spanning what looked like centuries. And at the very bottom of the last page, in my grandmother's unmistakable loopy cursive, was her name. She knew. She had read it too. And whatever deal or door or disaster that book represents, she had been living with the consequences for decades. Right there in that house, quietly, alone. I sealed the book with electrical tape, wrapped it in a garbage bag, drove 40 minutes out of town, and buried it in a field I will never be able to find again on purpose. The figure in the hallway was gone by the following morning. The breathing stopped. The shadows settled. But here's the thing that still keeps me awake at 2 in the morning, staring at my ceiling. My grandmother's name was at the bottom of that list, the very last entry, which means she was the most recent person to read it before me. And my name isn't in there yet,